Hi, everybody. My name is Jordan. I'm 24 years old. I live in Port Orange, Florida, which is about a 2.5 hour drive from Gainesville. I normally go to Daytona State College, which is another state college over here on the East Coast by me. But they didn't have this class online, so I had to venture out to other colleges to find this class online. Because of my work schedule, I can't take this class in a classroom format, so I had to work my way around that. This is one of my last three classes to get my Associate of Arts degree. Um, so I'm excited to get this over with. Not exactly get it over with, but to do this class, learn as much as possible, because public speaking is not really my best thing. Um, Public speaking I think it's a big thing in life, because once you get in your job, you're working your way up through management. You got to talk in front of people, run meetings, things like that. You got to have the talent, the ability to do that, basically. So that leads to my attitude for public speaking isn't very good. I grew up with major stage fright as a kid, and I would always freak out, have anxiety attacks when I was younger, going on stage, whether it was like a Christmas play at a school or a church, something like that. So this has never been something fun for me. So I was kind of happy to do this class online instead of in a classroom, so I'd have to actually stand in front of people, but still get the same nervousness in front of a camera, staring at myself. Strengths for public speaking isn't very many at all. Uh, as you can see, I say those word fillers very quite often, and I stop talking because I lose my train of thought because of the nervousness, stuff like that. And so I just gotta keep talking. Um, Weaknesses, I have a lot of them. First one is obviously this nervousness that causes me to stop talking, to freeze up, to stand in front of people and not know what to say, what to do, things of that nature. Um, One thing I do a lot is my mind goes faster than I can speak, which causes me to uh, jumble over my words, mold words together. It doesn't come out right, so I have to figure out how to fix that, how to slow myself down, how to wait on my brain to read to my mouth and say the right words when I need to. Um, which I'm sure a lot of people battle that as well. And the freezing up issue, I'm sure I've read in a lot of these forums that we've done so far that a lot of people battle that same issue. And also pacing these videos. I got down here on my note card what to say, but actually how to say it and how long to say it, that's a different story. And I practiced this a few times, deleted a few videos already, and so I just decided let's go for it, and we'll go from there. I'm sure a lot of you will have the right input to tell me how I can get better. But at the end of the day, I think it's all going to be down to just practicing and more practicing. I held a management position at my last job, so our monthly meetings were difficult for me because I knew what I had to say. I knew what topics had to be talked about to the other employees, but I didn't know how to say them. Not exactly know how to say them, but once I stand up in front of everybody, and everybody's staring at me, my face would get red, I'd freeze up, I'd start sweating, and it never got easier, which is kind of scary. But to say, do something that scares you every day. So here we are taking this class, and I hope that I can learn more. That's the whole thing I hope to accomplish here. I guess it said to show your note card. There it is with all the stuff on it. And look forward to learn as much as I can, learn as much as I can about all the other classmates, and to hopefully get better at doing this. So, bye.